Okay, welcome back. After some zigzagging and moving around, left, right, up, down, left, right, crossroad after crossroad, Rastan finally gets to an interesting part of this story again, and he finds his way, makes his way into a cavern. And let me read that entry for you. Things are going to get interesting. Go to 106 here. The passageway ahead runs northwards for some time. You may rest along the passage to eat provisions. It then bends to the west and begins to get quite narrow. You reach a small rocky arch, which you will stoop to get through. On the other side of the arch, you pause and look around. You are in a large cavern which disappears into distant blackness. The cavern is partially lit by natural light, which streams in through a hole in the roof. You cannot see a way through. As you shine your lantern around the cavern, you hear a rumble. A dull glow flickers in the blackness. Suddenly, a jet of fire shoots from the depths of the cavern, narrowly missing you and singeing the mossy growths on the wall. Oh man, could it be this thing? Oh yeah. A large dragon stalking out of the darkness towards you. A dragon. I swear I saw a dragon. You throw yourself on to the ground and look up to see a large dragon stalking out of the darkness towards you. Smoke curls from its nostrils. Its scaly red skin glistens with an oily covering. The beast is some 15 meters long. How will you attack the creature? Draw your sword and prepare to attack? Or search your memory for another means of attack? Well, always looking for leverage. As much as his barbarian impulses tell him to just go for it. This time he decides to search his memory. Maybe he heard a hint somewhere earlier in his journey. Let's see here, 126. Does the name Ferrigo di Maggio mean anything to you? If not, you must fight the dragon. Turn to 152. If it does, turn to 26. Ferrigo di Maggio. I look to my notes, and I'm going to check Rastan's card. Let's see if he has anything here. It seems like I might. Parchment map, smelling cheese, provisions, a silver crucifix. Pay respects to the boatman, pull the right lever, get out. Maze. Yeah, I think I would have written that down. Ferraglio di Maggio. So, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't. And I look at it. This is why it's so important to take notes with things like this in case something comes up. But I think I would have written it down. So fights the dragon. Turn to 152. Different page from the other one. Okay, 152. Resolve your battle. Has a skill of 10, stamina of 12. Alright. So, Rastan has his sword ready and his arms out. Finally, a worthy enemy. And his mouth quivers as his teeth clench and his eyes widen, ready for this incredible battle that he's been hungry for. And now he finally gets his wish, a worthy opponent. And I could use this. This is a perfectly fine miniature. Okay. This is from my old Dungeons and Dragons miniatures when version 3 came out, 3rd edition. This was a bit after that, but I could use this. But hence, this is a copper dragon, I believe. And it said red dragon. So, sometimes you just don't have the right mini. And there's a lot of monsters. And you don't have time to make tokens all the time. Although when you do, it's nice. You know, it's nice to have, you know, tokens like this. And you can just, and it totally represents the face of the monster or the character. So what I do sometimes, and which is a good thing, is we'll keep things kind of low priced here, bargain basement. Use items and tokens and game pieces from other games. This is from Dragon Roll, which is a press your luck kind of game, and the whole game comes in a treasure chest full of all sorts of neat pieces and dice. On this one, you have a potion. You can use it to represent a potion if you're playing an RPG game, or a treasure chest. You know, I could make a wood dice of something like this, so each side has a different thing on it. If I wanted to go even farther, maybe different weapons on one of the dice. Got an undead right there. I got an ooze. Alright, these are nice dice. A dragon, a red dragon right there. So this will force us to use our imagination. I'll keep the miniature off to the side. And here we go. Skill 10. Rastan is still very, very skillful. And here's the combat card. Alright, it's got a stamina of 12. So here, pull out here a little bit. Let me zoom out. And skill is 10. I'm going to have to make a new combat card pretty soon. I don't know. 10. Okay, here we go. Alright, Rastan. And this will be the dragon dice right here. Here we go. Rastan rushes towards the legs of the dragon, a zigzag pattern. And he gets 7, 8, 9. This being the 6. 7, 8, 9 plus 14. Alright, 23. Alright. And the dragon gets 17. So So Rastan zigzags, and he slices into the right under the scale of the leg, and slices at the hamstring of this large beast. It's down to 10 stamina. Here we go. Wow! Rastan is on fire. Double sixes. Rage and Donatello, double sixes. Incredible. So that is the highest he can get. 12 plus 14. 26. And the dragon only gets 4, so it gets 14. Rastan moves under the belly of this beast, and he thrusts his short sword up, and blood washes down, and it oozes warmth and hotness. But he gets out of the way so it doesn't burn him. All that hot dragon blood all over him. He's totally in the zone now, though, early. He's won with his sword and his combat prowess. And let's see what happens next. Four, 5, 6 plus 14, so 20. He's going to kind of take the sword and kind of like bring it down further along the stomach line. Ooh! He was. Gets a 21. 11 plus 10, 21. Just barely. He's about to do that, but then the thing catches him with the claw. And let's see how much damage that does. I think he takes 2. Let me double check here in the combat, because it's been a while. All right. Okay. He takes some damage. He knew that was part of it. It's down to 14. Again, Rastan's going to continue this. And shakes off the claw. Or does he? Alright. 19. The dragon gets 17. So Rastan does it. He presses on. He continues to, even with this nasty slash on his back from the claw, to bring the sword down, follow, and slice open part of the stomach of this beast. It's in pain. It's in serious pain. More dragon blood spills, and Rastan starts to smile. Here we go. Oh, 7, 8. So 20, 21, 22. He is going to, well, I'll explain it. Let's see what happens. Yeah! Only gets 16 there. His 22 beats his 16. He is going to do a spin-a-rooney and slice on the side of its, leg, its thigh, where it meets the tail. Of course, under the scales. That brings it down to 4 stamina points. Whew. All right. Finally a worthy opponent. And the dragon screams. "Ah!" Turns around. 5, 6. Okay. 6 plus 14 is 20. Woo! 20 beats its 17. And he hacks. Rastan hacks deep into the tail and thigh with immense strength. And it starts to billow a fire in its stomach. Sorry for the blurriness. And let's see what happens. Does Rastan move out of the way or continue his gory cut? Oh, double sixes! That's going to be fatality. The Rage Donatello combo. 24. No, that's 12 plus 14. 26. And it only gets 14. Alright, so this fatality. Rastan sees the fiery breath building in the darkness, with the dragon's eyes glowing. And Rastan matches the madness of its eyes, and with great agility, he jumps over the tail. And he swoops down with great strength and puts his full body into hacking the tail off between the outer back of a leg, outer thigh there, and hacks right into it. And it slices it open. And its tail is almost off. He does another strike. The dragon's in such immense pain it can't bring itself to finish its fiery breath. And he hacks the tail off this wretched creature, and blood just shoots everywhere. And Rastan runs to the side of it to get out of its range and watch it fall as it wags and just it's just spinning. It's spinning wildly, lashing wildly. And Rastan says, "You may spin, you may toil, but you may not escape the victory of my blade, creature." And it falls to the ground. In silence, with its tongue out of its mouth. Well done, Rastan. Only took one hit. He is very skillful. He is very, very skillful. Take out a red... In Dungeons & Dragons, that'd be a lot harder to do. A lot harder. But okay. He got hurt. He got hurt at least. Let's see. 371. What a fight. What a beast Rastan is. What a beast. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm right. I thought it was another battle. For the moment, you investigate the cavern and find a passageway which continues to the west. Turn to 274. You may rest and eat provisions before you continue, and add 3 luck points for defeating the dragon. Well, he's already at full luck, so he can't add any more luck points. As much as I'd like to have him add more. But he will eat a provision. He's not at maximum strength. And the provisions give him, I'm trying to remember now, how many hit points back. I think it's 2. Make sure here. Here we go. Skill and stamina and provisions. You may eat 1 meal at a time. When you eat a meal, add 4 points to your stamina. And he is at 14. His maximum stamina is 17. 15, 16, 17. He's back at full health. But he'll cross off his stamina, leaving him with 8 more provisions. Good meal after dead dragon. He spits out some of the bone from his meat stick there. And this is where I'm going to kind of stop for a bit, and before I move on to the next chapter or the next page, this is a good stopping point. But keep solo questing. I got a good feeling I'm getting closer to the end. Maybe that was a big boss, and yeah, keep solo questing. Thanks for watching.